Okay, so today we're kind of going to do something a little different, just for the fun of it, and see how it goes. We're going to make a running video, and right now it's like 7:30 at night, but it's like 92 degrees. I wasn't able to run this morning when it was like 60, because I sadly had to weed eat. But it's okay. So, yeah, we're going to do easy 7 miles with some strides at the end, and stretching, all the good stuff. But yeah, we'll just kind of get into that and go from there. And I'll kind of explain throughout my run, because I'm going to get bored for 7 miles doing nothing, pretty much. So, yeah. Okay. But yeah, 7 miles easy. Shouldn't be too bad. I got headphones for when I'm just running, so I'm not too bored. Kind of go like 8-minute pace, just because I'm not trying to kill myself. Yeah, because the only problem is I kind of suck at pacing when I run by myself. So these probably will be a bit too fast for me. Well, not for, like, a bit too fast for what I want to do. But yeah, I'll kind of just get started at the end of this run, and throughout it I'll kind of explain a little bit more. But yeah, we'll just go a mile in. Right now, we got ourselves some deer. But yeah, we're just gonna get started, and I'll catch you back in a mile. Mile 1 done. It was like a 7:15, like I said. First mile is always fast though, because it's all straight downhill pretty much. So we're gonna pause right here and do some dynamics. And I mean, usually like a long run, you don't really need to do dynamics, but like, it's very important to do dynamics. So I'm gonna do some really quickly, and yeah, you guys can watch it. We're at like a good spot where we're away from the mower. So, mile done. Feeling pretty good. I mean, knees are a little sore. Freshman year I grew like 7 inches, so I got bad knees. But yeah, we're gonna get right into doing my dynamics, getting that stuff done. And yeah.
God, you look so pretty when you tell me that you love me. I wish that I could lie, but my mind gets in the way. I know you think that I'm always way too selfish.
Okay, now that we got like dynamics done, that's pretty much all I do. I don't really do like a bunch of fancy things. Kind of just loosen up the hips, get the knees kind of ready, get some fast like high knees, stuff like that in. We're kind of just gonna keep running. Nothing special. It's very humid out. Like, I think it's like 60% humid is what it said. It's like only like 87 degrees, but like real feels like 90 something. It's like really, it's supposed to be really hot this week, which is gonna suck for running. And I got a lot of weed eating. Well, not a lot, but I got a decent amount. Sorry, bug. Got a decent amount of weed eating I gotta do. So it's either I weed eat in the blazing hot sun, or I run in somewhat cloudy but humid weather. So that's kind of what we're gonna do. We're gonna kind of keep going. Nothing special, just kind of keep running, which this is gonna be. It'll be okay. I just get bored during long runs, so that's why I listen to music, and hopefully talking to you guys, that'll keep me entertained. So yeah, we're just gonna get started now. We gotta kind of like run back a little bit, like backtrack, because this route I'm running on, it's only like 2.5 miles. So, and there's like a road that comes off of it. So we're gonna go up this road and get me in about half a mile or so, and then come back. So that'll give me another mile. So that'll put me at 2. So yeah, I'll get back to you when we're done with 2 miles. Okay, mile 2, 7:31. We're getting a little bit more controlled, but 5 more to go. Feeling pretty smooth, feeling good. Yeah, time to work. Okay, 3rd mile, 7:19. 4th mile, 7:20. 3 to go. Feeling a little iffy. Stomach's a little messed up, but we're gonna push through it. See you at 6. Okay, I just paused the run. I looked over. Look what I found. It's so cute. Oh man, it ran away. Yeah, it'll be okay. It'll come back, hopefully. Okay, split 4 and 5. Or mile 4 and 5, or 5 and 6, sorry. Mile left, I'm getting brain fog. But we ran 2 7:34s, very uphill. But 1 mile left, time to go. Had to take the shirt off, getting way too hot. But it's okay. All right, let's get it. Okay, we just finished 7 miles. The last one was a 7:27. I definitely need to work on my pacing a little bit for these longer runs. But that one, it didn't feel the greatest. It's hot. Wish I could have ran this morning. Felt way better this morning other than extremely humid. I don't know. But I'm going to go get a drink of water, gotta hydrate, and stretch, roll out. I'll kind of just talk about a little bit how I got into running, I guess. So, 3rd grade, I think it was like 3rd grade, we had like this running club type thing during school. And so I joined it, and I was average my first year. I mean, there was fast kids. We didn't really have any distance. It was mostly sprints. I think they had the 800, but I was like 3 foot then, probably. And it's kind of hard to run an 800, extremely short, unless you're extremely fast. And 3rd grade me was not extremely fast, of course. So, yeah. And so we went on to like 4th grade. We ran it, and I was extremely better. I actually won the cross country for the boys, so which was only a 3K in 4th grade. I have no clue what my time was. Probably not fast, but yeah. And so that kind of got me hooked. Came in cross country 6th grade year, and haven't stopped running it since. Same with track. Actually, I didn't really like track middle school, so I didn't run it my 8th grade year, which was a bad decision on my part. But I did not have fun at all. Middle school track. It was because I was mostly, I mean, I was decently fast. I won a couple of the 32s, but in my, yeah, but I literally would just run the 32, the 16, the 4x8, and long jump, or the open 8 instead of the 4x8. And little me, I mean, I loved running, but it was just, I didn't find joy in it because it was hot, long days. I wasn't really committed at that point. Then freshman year of high school, um, came in for cross country. Didn't really train over the summer, and coming off of not running track 8th grade year, I mean, I wasn't the greatest. I will not lie. I ran like, in my PR was an 18:30, but that was on a rail trail course, an out and back. And yeah, it was all flat pretty much. And that's why I think my fastest like actual race on a regular course was like a 19:09, something like that. But they were on, I mean, we went to track, didn't really train much of a track for track because I was kind of more committed to basketball at that time. Tried to play basketball. I kind of played a rec league, and it went okay. But I mean, rec leagues, it was more like football, so I quit doing that. Went to track, ran decent times. Ran the 4x8. I think my 800 time was like a 2:17. mile was a 5:08, and 2 mile was, I think it was like 11:48. It was like my first race of the season, and I never ran it since. So I had zero training into it, and I did not run it good. But then I went a little bit trained over the summer for cross country, but we'll skip through that. And I was decently better. Um, Sophomore year for cross country, I ran like, my PR was a 17:56. Yeah, placed like, I think it was 23rd in the state. Yeah, and then we went to track, trained a little bit, didn't really run. I didn't do basketball, but I trained off and on, maybe like 2 or 3 times, or probably like 5 or 6 times a month, which I know is not good. And I did that for junior year also. But yeah, PRs for those were 2:06 in the 4x8 split, which we got third in the state. 10:32 for the 2 mile, and 4:48 for the mile. No, 4:46 for the mile. Yeah. And coming in junior cross country was hectic. Summer training, there was none. I think I ran a total of 5 miles over the summer. And so I don't know how I ran as good as I did. I feel kind of bad because zero training and somehow still ran a 16:46 5K and placed 14th in the state. I think it was either 13th or 14th. I can't remember. A little foggy. But yeah, kind of the same training for junior track as I did for sophomore track. I mean, and it got me injured first weekend to practice, calf strain. So I was out for a month. Had to battle a lot of mental battles through that. Coming back, but I kind of stepped up my last 2 races, regionals and states. I ran 2:04 800 split, got second, or 4x8 split. We got second as a team. I ran a 4:39 1600 and got fifth. I think I hocked down like 4 kids on the last lap or something like that. And 10:17 split on the, or not split, but 10:17 on the 2 mile and got eighth. So had a somewhat good track season. Bad start, good finish, but we're kind of use that momentum from track to roll into um, cross country senior year. I really trying to put in the work, trying to prove myself. So yeah, that's kind of my spiel. And hopefully it wasn't too long for you guys, but yeah. Thank you for watching again. And if you liked it, there's gonna be more. So